What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stephanie. Today I have a Korean beauty video for you. Man, most of the products in this video are so unique. They are just so different than any other product I've ever used in terms of like application, materials used, texturally, so different. I had a really good time trying out all these products. If you want to see more videos such as these, please make sure to subscribe below. Come join the sisterhood, no matter your true pronoun or gender identity. Come join the family. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna address these caterpillars right now because obviously this is not how I usually apply my eyebrows, but I have got these bad boys on them right now. This is the Tint My Brow Gel from Etude House. I have two colors on them because I put a darker color, this one right here called Number 1 Brown, on the outer edge, and I have Number 2 Light Brown on the inner third of my brows because I'm trying to make a little bit of a gradient. So this is my second time applying, so I'm gonna be able to share with you the longevity and how I feel about this product. Yeah, let's talk about how I applied it at first. This stuff is so sticky. What you gotta do is just grab some products and you kind of want to do a pretty thick layer on there so it dries down nice and even. So I kind of just started with a darker color first, the outer 2/3 of my brows, and just start brushing away. You want to be careful not to get, you know, too thick because this is a stain, by the way, if you didn't already know this. This is an eyebrow stain. So we're just kind of brushing it in. If you need to fix it with a Q-tip or something, go for it, but I just try and carefully really fill it in. It does take a little bit of time. You don't want to rush this at all because you don't want to stain your skin. And then I go in with the second color, which is a lighter color, and I fill in the front areas. Again, I feel like this can be a little bit tough because you don't want to like do a super hard line right at the beginning of the brows. So I've had these on now for a good hour and a half. They say you should do it for like 2 hours, but I've tried this before, so I kind of know how it looks already. Probably now, you know what? It's gonna be up on 2 hours currently from when I applied it. So we're just gonna take them off and see what it looks like underneath. All right, I brought y'all in a little bit closer. We're gonna start off with this brow. It's already started to peel off a little bit. So like I said, you wanna put on a pretty thick layer so you can peel it off pretty easily. It doesn't pull on the eyebrow hairs or anything at all. And there we go. Pretty successful. Oh, that looks so gross. Full brow peeled off there. Sorry, I think that might have been a little bit out of focus, but second brow now. Yeah, I thought it was gonna hurt or something to peel it off, but not at all. It doesn't catch on the brow hairs at all. And it kind of has like a jelly-like consistency once it's dried. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, I mean, almost 2 hours. Stains pretty well. I don't really know what it would be like after a whole night of having this on, but it looks pretty good. I actually applied my makeup after letting this dry for a little bit because it looks really sticky and it looks like it might stay sticky for a long time, but actually once you apply it, it dries pretty quickly and then you can completely touch it. Like, it's kind of, like I said, turns into like a jelly-like consistency and you can actually work around it. So if you want to do your makeup while it's drying, that's perfectly doable. Okay, so I will talk about some pros I feel like about this product. Like, I didn't realize it has some real longevity. So last time I put this on, I didn't really take care of it afterwards. I like, you know, scrubbed or whatever, did my normal skincare routine, and it stayed on for at least 5 days. Like, even after like 5-6 days, I could still see a very slight tint, which was quite impressive. Like, I was really impressed by the longevity. The thing that I'm a little iffy about is, like, one, of course, like, how would you really get this front area to blend well? I guess it would just be like exfoliate it right away to try and make it a little bit softer. I feel like that dark and the light color almost stained in the same way. Maybe the dark one is a bit darker, but it's also because I have more hairs over there. So I couldn't really tell the difference in the color too much. Other thing is that, as you can see, it's quite a warm brown. And I think there's probably other colors. I think there might be a cooler brown, but if I were to really do this regularly, I would want to find a color that matches my hair because currently this is like way too warm for me. But if you do have warm brown hair, this could be awesome. Like I could imagine myself wanting to put this on if I'm like going swimming or like going on vacation and I want to have some brows and stuff for pictures, but I'm going to be on the beach or something. Like so perfect. It stays on really, really well. And once you get the hang of applying, I think that it's pretty easy to apply. Like I said, the main downfall I have for this product is that it's too warm for me. But if y'all have tried the different colors, let me know if there's a cooler one down below that I should just pick up instead, and I would totally use this. I just went ahead and cooled down the brows a little bit with my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I only use like a little bit of the lighter side on each side, and that's it. Like if I could do this on the daily, that'd be amazing because it would really reduce my makeup time by a lot. Just if I had a cooler color underneath, of course, as well. But yeah, let's move on to some other products now. All right, I have 3 really cool masks to show you, and all these products, except for 3 products at the end, are from SoCoGlam.com. It's my friend Charlotte's shop, so you should definitely check it out. She has so many cool products on there. Which one should we start on? Okay, I'm gonna start with this mask right here, which is a black charcoal mask. It is a sparkling mask, which is supposed to provide a massaging effect with microfine bubbles, evenly removing impurities and stubborn dead skin from pores. I had no idea what to expect from this mask. Right when you open it up, you can tell that it's very bubbly right away. You want to use it quite quickly after opening up the packaging because it's going to start bubbling like crazy. Also, something that I didn't expect from this mask is that it only covers the bottom portion of your face, but you can grab some of the excess product and then put it onto your forehead as well. And there's good reason for this because you apply it and immediately you can feel these little bubbles start to form, and they keep forming. You're supposed to keep this mask on for 10 minutes. At the 5-minute mark, it doesn't end. Actually, even by the 10-minute mark, the bubbling doesn't end. By 10 minutes, it is actually being like weighed down by the amount of bubbles that are formed on your face. So I can understand why they wouldn't want to put it in the forehead area, because it would start to get weighed down into your eyes, and that is not good. But it starts getting so weighed down, it was like starting to bubble so much, it was like getting into my mouth and kind of into my nose, but like not in a uncomfortable way. Like you could definitely just move it around and it's not a big deal, but it was very like effervescent on your face. Like it's a really cool feeling to have all these little bubbles form and pop all over your face. Afterwards, when the 10 minutes was up, it looked like I had a big old beard and all you gotta do is just take it off. I kind of rubbed the product in a little bit more, and then I washed my skin off with some warm water, and it felt great. It felt super clean, no weird residue afterwards. Like it says on the packaging, this is a purifying sparkling water mask. So it's really supposed to, I think, draw out impurities and leave your skin feeling really clean, which it definitely did. Next mask is this one right here, which is from the same company as the first one. It's from Goodall, and this one is called the Refined Pore Modeling Mask. And as you can see, it comes in this little packaging right here. You go ahead and open it up, and there are 2 packets in here. There is a refined pore powder and a refined pore essence, and it also comes with this little plastic spatula applicator thing. What you do is you need to combine these 2 packets together. So you pour the powder into the little cup provided, and then you pour the essence in after that, and then you start to mix, and you want to mix for under a minute until all of the powder and the essence are combined. And it turns out to be this just really interesting, thick, jelly-like substance. The process of making this is so much fun, combining the powder and essence, and then it creates this goo. It was really fun just to mix it all together. Then, like I said, you're left with this very jelly-like consistency, and you want to take the spatula and just start spreading it all over your face. They say you want to spread it on your face in an upward motion. I would say I tried to do that, but I kind of ended up just putting it all over my face and then at the end scraping it up in an upward motion. But by that time, I could feel like the mask was already kind of starting to dry, which I didn't know was going to dry down the way that it did. So this is a kind of mask that you want to work with quickly, and I understand why it doesn't come already mixed, because I think it would harden. This really reminds me of a Kate Somerville facial that I've gotten before. They have a jelly mask that when you go to the facialist, they'll apply on you. It's a Kate Somerville product that they do not sell outside of the treatment because it's too difficult for people to do. And I think it's because you have to combine these two kind of products to create that jelly and then use it right away. Okay, so after 15 minutes, it's so interesting because it is just like hardened gelatin on your face. And then what I did is which I assume would be the correct way, is just I start from the bottom. I started peeling away at the chin area, and then I just started pulling up, and it's just the most satisfying thing when you put on one of these kind of masks and you take it off all in one piece. It's so cool, and it's such an interesting texture, super jelly and bouncy. And this product is supposed to refine the pores, so it's supposed to remove pore residue and sebum. And if you look at the part of the mask that is touching your skin, you can really see that it goes into every little crevice of your pores. I don't know if it shows up on camera. I tried to get it on camera, but it was really cool because I felt like it was really going in there, and afterwards my skin felt so soft and nice. You know, I know with all these products I've tried the mask like one time, but this is over the course of the last week. I've been trying out these products and my skin has been pretty darn happy, so I'm not complaining about these at all. It's kind of just like a nice at-home spa experience. Last mask that I'm going to show you from Soko Glam is this Neogen Dermology White Truffle Hydromax Knit Mask. This is supposed to provide deep, intense moisture and nutrition to skin and create an overall brighter and more radiant looking skin. This is the mask that I used today before filming. So this mask goes from all the way in your face and all the way down onto your neck as well. And the material that this mask is made out of is so cushy and so soft, and it is so saturated with this essence. What I did is I carefully put this onto my face. You're supposed to have, there's a little tab on the left side, so you make sure that the tab is on the left side. I really like the nose area actually of this mask because it allows for the mask to sit down besides your nose, because you know sometimes a lot of sheet masks, when you put it on, it has the little nose tab, but then it kind of like doesn't actually lay down beside your nose. And then I went down to my neck and I didn't realize it's such a huge sheet on the neck part, so it actually spreads over your entire neck. Again, very cooling feeling, really nice, and you're supposed to leave this one on for 10 to 20 minutes. So I left it on for I think about 15 minutes before I peel it off. This mask obviously does not dry at all. I even showed how much essence was left on the mask after I had applied it onto my face and taking it off. It just like, I could squeeze so much essence out of it, so it's pretty crazy. But just now, after taking the mask off, my skin feels so soft. Like, I know I'm really raving about every single one of these products. I feel like these ones are very nice and pretty like cleaning, purifying. Especially this one I felt like was like really going into my pores, and I felt it do that. I felt very like purified after these. But this one I just felt super moisturized and supple and like really bouncy and soft. So I really like this mask as well. I've tried a lot of different masks in my day, a lot, and sometimes I use it and I'm like, I would never use this again, it's fine. But all these were really great products, I feel like, and my skin feels awesome. So those were all 3 masks from Soko Glam. We're gonna move into more skincare now. I wanted to mention this toner that I was using before both this mask and the jelly mask. In the directions it says to use a toner, wash your face, use a toner, and then apply the mask. So Charlotte sent over this one to me. I haven't really been using toners too much, so I'm excited to try this one out more. This is from Clavu. This is the Revitalizing Pearl Treatment Toner. Pearl extract, mineral water, apple fruit water, and kelp extract to hydrate, brighten, and even out your skin tone. It does have like a really nice, I was like trying to figure out what the smell was. It's a really nice subtle apple smell, and it smells so good. I really like how this toner smells. It absorbed into the skin really nicely, and I used these little cotton pads that she actually provided me as well. These are really interesting. There's 2 different cotton pads in this pack. In the middle section, there is a more compact denser pad here, and I think this is for more of like if you want to use a toner to clean off your skin more. And then there is a softer one off to these two sides here that are thicker and softer, and I think this is more for patting on the toner and letting it really absorb into the skin. So yeah, I was using these together, so if you're looking for a toner, you can look into this one right here. Last night, I was trying out this product right here, which is the Neogen Real Fresh Cleansing Stick in green tea, and this is supposed to be a makeup remover stick. It smells like how you would expect a green tea product to smell. Oh man, I just love the scent of this product so much. So last night I took off my eye makeup like I usually would because I wear waterproof mascara. So I used the Garnier Micellar water to take my waterproof mascara off. And then with this stick, I just rubbed it all over the skin, just kept rubbing it all over the skin, and it did break down all my face makeup. And I don't think I filmed this, but I put this toner on afterwards with a cotton pad and no makeup came off with the cotton pad. So great testament to this product. Also a great product for traveling since it's not a liquid and it's a makeup remover. You can look into this one. We have 3 more products to go. This is actually the only product that I have not been able to try it. It is a cleansing oil makeup remover. So while I talk about the other 2 products, I'm actually going to apply some of my most fierce eyeliners onto the back of my hand, and then we'll try and take it off after they dried. So here I have 2 Marc Jacobs eyeliners. We got a blue one. These ones stay on in the waterline too. I remember actually in my last video I did a shout out to the Makeup Forever one, and I was asking what everyone's favorite waterline eyeliner was, and a lot of people said Marc Jacobs, and I was like, oh my god, I have those. Why haven't I really tested them out more? And yes, these stay in the waterline like crazy. And then we have the Makeup Forever Aqua XL and the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Perversion. All right, so we have these 4 things right here. I haven't tried this out at all, like I said, so let's let this dry off, and I'm gonna show you 2 products from this company called Glow Recipe. This one is the Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. It is supposed to be makeup erasing and deep cleansing, and I actually used this one last night after removing my makeup with the Neogen makeup remover. This one smells like just like blueberries. In its description, this product says it has antioxidants because of the berries, and it also has skin smoothing AHA that gently exfoliates dead surface skin cells. This cleanser is supposed to deep clean while hydrating. My skin did not feel tight or anything weird after using this cleanser at all. The next product is this Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. First of all, look at the packaging of this. It's such a cute little bottle. This product has one of the craziest textures I've ever felt. It is like slime. Not in a bad way though, but it is like watermelon Jolly Rancher scented slime. So both of these products from Glow Recipe can be used as cleansers or as wash off masks. So I decided to use this one last night as a mask. I just put it all over my face and let it set for about 10 minutes. It just feels like you're kind of putting slime all over your face, but at the same time, it's like not an unpleasant feeling at all. It felt pretty nice and cooling. This is supposed to have soothing watermelon extract, hydrating hyaluronic acid, and gentle exfoliating AHA. I'm down with the hyaluronic acid, y'all. First impressions, I like these products. Of course, I'm gonna continue trying out and see if I really do like them. If I really do like them, I'll put them into favorites, you know, like always. Moment of truth for this Noonie Deep Cleanse Snowflake Jelly Cleansing Oil. It has such a pleasant, really light scent, and I really can't pinpoint what it is. It almost reminds me of like the apple scent. Yeah, of this toner right here. Just really subtle and nice. I think like some Asian products really have that really beautifully subtle scent, or it's like too crazy, you know, but all of these ones smell pretty good to me. I'm just gonna take the little scooper that they have here and scoop it out. This has a really cool texture look to it. I don't really know how much I should take. I'm just gonna grab a bit. It is like gelatin, and I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. All right. And let's just start. Oh, okay, starting to break it down. These eyeliners are seriously strong. Oh man, I should have done like the wipe to show you. But before this, if I would have just started like wiping back and forth, it would not have come off. So, it is breaking it down. It's taking a little bit of work. Now I just feel like I'm like wiping around a black jelly on the back of my hand. I think it's all gone though, from what I can see through here. Look at that. Just wiped it off with a paper towel. It's all gone. Look at that. So obviously, you know, it took a little bit of working, but I feel like with this kind of product, maybe too, you're supposed to just stick it on the skin and let it sit for like a couple seconds before rubbing it in so it can start to break it down. But obviously it broke down those really crazy eyeliners. We definitely have an effective makeup remover with this little thing right here. All right, we're all done. Those are all the Korean beauty products I have to show you. Man, it is dark out right now. I forgot earlier that I wanted to peel off the eyebrows on camera. So I was setting up to go and I was like, okay, I'm about to film. And then I was like, oh crap, I gotta let this stuff sit on my face for like 2 hours. All good though. I hope the change in lighting didn't bother y'all too much. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe below. Come join the sisterhood. And it would really mean so much to me if y'all shared this with your friends, had your friends come join the sisterhood. It would really mean a lot. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.